Samira desatandana Sihleli sonke kadlule iminyaka Inhliziyo yami ngeke isakhona ukuphila ngaphandle kwakho Uthanda lutholakala kanye empilweni Ngibambe eduze ungaboni ngomuzi Uphele noluthando Ngoba loluthando Uthanda lutholakala kanye Thando 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 Loluthando Thando 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 Uthanda lutholakala
Appreciate the likes, Zaza. With the vocal, in the drop section, I made these vocal chops. Then at the ending of the bar, and then it just repeats itself. Then in the second part of the drop, I've taken out all these smaller notes and then just left in the bigger notes. With the kick, I've basically done the reverse of what I normally do. Basically put the starting on the second part and the double note as the first part. And then onto the synth, which is your usual. There is nothing on the mixer channel, and as for the kick, same thing goes for that. Then with the Vox, I brought the starting point because it had this swell to it, so I made it shorter. And as for the effects, there's nothing on the mixer channel. So there's the string, which is the drone note that plays throughout the whole song, and even that too is just volume. But then is the crash, once again, crash that I like using a lot. Then there is this hat pattern. It's a combination of two hats. This one is more like a hip-hop hat, and then this one here is more like a chime, and it plays that pattern basically throughout the whole song. Then is this riser. I thought it sounded quite cool in context with both that and the crash together. And then there is this tomfoolery that I've done. It's more so like playing like the snare pattern that I normally do. And then we have the whistle, which is playing the sustain note. I have not added anything to the mixer. There is no transgate. I've kept it as is. This is a very simple bootleg that I've done. And then with the claps, so this is more so following the kick here. As you can see, this pattern. So this does the sort of offbeat pattern, and then this goes on the beat. 1, 2. So with the kick, then next up is the snare, and I've used it more as like a snare fill rather than a pattern that follows along. So that's how I have that going, and it's only in certain parts of the song. Then next up is the bass line. I have not added any pitch bend notes. I've kept it as is, which is the analog bass 4. And in terms of the mixer, there is nothing on the mixer. And then I've added this little bass fill here, which is off the bit wobbly bass from Harmless. And I basically just played around with the velocity there to make it swell in. And as you guys know, my drum fill by now, it is quite popular in my production because obviously it's my own personal drum fill. And then this bass here is the perc 2 bass on the pattern that follows the kick. It does the same pattern throughout the whole song, and then I will play the kick, the clap, and the bass by itself so you guys can hear it in context as to what I'm saying. So yeah, that is pretty much this remix, and I've kept it quite simple. And then let me actually speak about the vocals. So the effects that I added onto the vocal was a delay with an acapella preset that I have, and reverb, which is my own acapella preset as well, but I've played around with the mixing of it. And then EQ with cutting out the low end that is not needed, and then sidechain for when the kick plays in this section here, so just to drop the volume of the vocal whenever the kick plays. And on to the master, so I've added Maximus, which for my gqom stuff I like using Maximus with the Clear Master RMS preset, and I normally keep it as is. Sometimes I'll play around with the post gain and the ceiling, but I leave it as is. And then this is the secret sauce, which is the JS inflator, which is a free plugin which sort of emulates the Sonox Oxford inflator plugin, and without it with it it just brings the volume up. And I did initially have emphasis, but I ended up muting it in the final mix that I wanted to do. Yeah, that is how I made my bootleg of Heavy K's Oluthando.